If you're here today, it may be because you're a woman who owns a beauty or even wellness brand that, despite all of your efforts to post on social media and market your business online, you just can't seem to find the solution to solving your sales and visibility issues. And you just can't escape that feeling of being the beauty industry's best kept secret. I get it. I've been there. Okay. You've been told by every guru and course creator out there that you just need to get a pretty logo, website, post on social media 5 times a day, focus on chasing those vanity metrics, as I call them, such as likes, follows, and comments on your social media, pay for expensive influencers, get brand ambassadors, live in a big city, rely on family and friends. Ooh, hope that you go viral. And even worse, lower your prices to attract more people. Mm-mm. The truth is, you end up drowning in a sea of beauty brands and looking like everybody else out there, doing the exact same thing that you actually end up scaring off the people who would gladly pay you premium because you deserve it. But what's worse is with millions of other beauty brands out there selling the same or similar products, it's even harder now than ever to stand out online, okay? And actually attract your customers that you find ideal. Those customers that want what you have to offer, that wants to get their hands on premium products. But there's good news, okay? I have good news. I come with good news because today I'm going to share with you how my triple R acceleration method is the answer to your prayers, honey, because it's a method that I can assure you it will attract your ideal customers, have you charging premium rates and converting them in 7 days or less on autopilot 24/7 without posting all day, every day on social media, without wasting so much money like you have at this point on influencers and all of the other overwhelming tasks you've been doing trying to get your desired result. Even if you have a small following or a small, audience and you yourself aren't a celebrity or influencer. So in order to understand why the triple R acceleration method works as amazing as it does, we first have to talk about the elephant in the room. And that's why none of your previous efforts or the things you've been told to do haven't worked, okay? They haven't worked so far. Okay, so we're going to get into that. To begin attracting and converting customers to get consistent sales and stand out online to begin getting visible, you'll need a few things. We're going to talk about that. One, you'll need to ensure that you're the only and obvious choice to your potential customers by identifying and clearly highlighting your unique selling position in your space. You do this through irresistible content, not just any content, but irresistible content. Because if they can't tell what makes you different than everyone else out there, they will continue shopping wherever they're shopping. Okay. Then next, you need to be able to restructure your business model and marketing strategy by building out a marketing machine that runs 24/7 and gets you directly in front of your ideal customers and drive them to purchase from you in 7 days or less. Even again, if you have a small audience or following, okay, you don't need all of that. You'll need to relaunch, okay? The last piece of that is you'll need to relaunch with next level relaunch techniques that will have your audience anxious and pre-sold and ready to buy before your new site goes live. So you're not guessing how your launch is going to do. You can rest assured at that point you won't hear crickets, and no, you won't worry if you're having sales like your other launches may have done in the past. I'll show you how you can do this just like my client Sabrina did. She went from being stuck, stagnant, and overworked in her business for 2 years by doing everything she was told to do. She was posting on social media. She was fixated on growing her following. She was struggling to find balance while trying all of these old, outdated tactics. She thought she was supposed to do these things because that's what she was told. She thought that that was going to help her get consistent sales. But using the triple R accelerated method, she sold out of inventory 3 times in pre-orders alone before her new website was live with only 30 to 50 followers on Instagram, and tripling her revenue and profit by restructuring her business model, identifying her unique selling position, and by implementing my 5-star relaunch strategy, which allowed her to eliminate wasting so much time on the wrong strategies and actually create demand around her products without heavily relying on her family and friends to do it like most people do during a launch. Okay, so I know you're probably wondering, why should I even listen to this? Harpo, who's this woman? Okay, like you want to know why you should listen to me, and that's fine. I get it. So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Fatima Barnes, and I am a business strategist and coach. And over the last 9 years, I've been changing the DNA of brands and making them more profitable. I've worked with over 450 businesses and helped to generate over $5.7 million in revenue. Subsequently, I also myself owned and grew my own beauty brand to six figures. So you may have seen me in Forbes, Yahoo Finance, US Reporter, and more. But since finding the Ambition Academy, I've helped over 40 plus beauty brands alone transform their stagnant beauty brands into premium brands and learn to dominate their sales online by clearly identifying their unique position without social media burnout. They're actually then able to attract and convert their ideal customers in 7 days or less. And they go from wondering where their next customer is coming from to building an audience of pre sold customers looking for them, all while spending less time being glued to their social media accounts. They're able to take vacations and walk away and then wake up to Shopify notifications daily while raising their rates and without the fear of losing potential customers because they know that they can confidently back it up. And what I've noticed in the 9 years that I've worked with multiple businesses is that they all struggle to achieve consistent sales in their business because they struggle to build their businesses and clearly identify their messaging in a way that would actually attract their ideal customers, paired with all the right ingredients to convert these customers into a sale and into a sale quickly. Okay? To be 100% honest though, I struggled with this exact same thing in my beauty business as well. And when I started it, okay, I tried every strategy after strategy, trying to find the best one to grow my business online, despite having multiple degrees in businesses, helping all these other businesses make millions of dollars. But I was drowning in debt for my own business, trying to keep my business afloat. I mean, I did it all. But I was at pop-up shops just like you. I was spending hours glued to my social media, despite trying to market my business, paying for promo after promo, and I was just doing the absolute most, okay? It was discouraging because I knew my products were the best out. And then I started to gain some traction, and I noticed my following and engagement started to grow, but yet I wasn't able to turn those followers into paying customers and raving fans, okay? And the truth is, my story it's not unlike many of the people I help on a daily basis. You're spending more time trying to grow your business and it's draining your bank account because you're doing all of the wrong counterproductive things. It's starting to affect the relationships around you because you're neglecting other things in your life, desperately trying to turn your situation around. You may even find that you begin to resent the very business you passionately began to pursue some time ago. And we don't want that. So what I did and what my clients have done is actually be able to eliminate the exhaustion of old and outdated marketing techniques, okay? Always having to pack up and attend yet another pop-up shop in hopes that maybe this time, just maybe this time, things will be different. And I could get a break from the mental turmoil, and exhaustion in my business that it was starting to cause me. Until one day, after heading home from yet another out-of-state pop-up shop, I called my husband, crying my eyes out, and I told him I was just about on the verge of giving up. And after hanging up the phone and hearing him give such comforting words, there was one thing he said that stood out to me. And he said, "Soon you'll be able to make money in your sleep like a machine." Ding, ding, ding. Suddenly it hit me. I would need a system to make sure that I could make money in my sleep. Before I knew it, I would have to be a way to do it and ensure that I could generate traffic of the type of customers I wanted to serve. Those customers paying premium and paying me what I'm worth without complaining about my prices. I had to focus on my small niche of customers instead of trying to compete with other people doing the same thing. I had to up-level my positioning and focus on just that. And after much testing on myself and gaining the success that I did and seeing my business begin to turn around, I knew that I was on to something. So then I decided to begin helping clients by testing and implementing the same strategies that turned my situation around and developing what is now called my Triple R Acceleration Method. I also combined the work that I did at the corporate level, helping million-dollar brands grow, and also bringing that into the small business perspective so that my clients can get even better results. Okay? But first, I'm going to show you how we leverage this method to ensure you're no longer the best kept secret and underrated in your brand and in your space, while eliminating your fears of competing with similar brands by rebuilding your foundation and your position as you go to brand in your space. Next, we'll talk about restructuring in your business model in a way that accounts for not only getting you directly in front of your perfect customers, but psychologically leading them to purchasing from you with the use of automation and systems, and to create an experience that will retain those customers, turning them into fans that will want to buy from you again and again. And why it's not enough to simply post on social media and hope for the best. And then finally, we'll talk about my cutting edge techniques and relaunching strategies in your business that help you relaunch in such a way that your audience is waiting for you. They are hot and waiting for you when you launch, even if they're small, okay? You don't need a large following or a big list to do this, okay? You have them pre-sold and ready to buy and anxious before your official launch date. The reason why simply making an announcement that you're launching is actually not a launch, and your launch didn't generate the results you were looking for. So here's the thing. The triple R acceleration method is simple. It creates ease and structure to your life and business, all while allowing you to step away from your business and decrease your time spent on marketing your business by 60%. Okay? It has allowed my clients to transform their businesses and to begin enjoying the very businesses they wanted to create, so that they no longer spend their time building a business they resent, all while having more clarity and freedom, being able to spend more time with their family and friends and children and everybody, and doubling and even tripling their revenue. So in my micro training, what you're going to get today, you're going to learn how these work for you and how they work today. So I'll see you in the next video.